without GPS even on. I don't even care where you've been. Building up, I guess it's friendship like. Where you been, Cletus? Yeah, who? Clevis. Who is Cletus?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And coming up for you shortly, it is the Los Angeles Lakers in action against the Kings in Sacramento. And guys, for the Kings, they were unable to take Game 2 on the road, but the series continues. They look to get back in the win column again tonight. And when you're entering a borderline must-win game, if you're the coach of this team, well, give me your best coach.
Well, I'm going to bring it in, guys, bring it in. Now listen up. You know, we can't change anything that we've done. We've gotten here for a reason. There's no reason to change what you've done.
Let's go!
You're good enough.
Yeah.
You're good enough right now.
Let's play.
Right now. Right here, right now. You could be anywhere in the world,
but
you're right here.
Are you talking
But you're right here.
What?
And I'm an assistant coach. Maybe this team needs a little pressure. Playing without urgency has helped put them in this situation. Maybe pressure could get them out of it. Ready, let's go. 1, 2, 3, team.
The dome of the California Capitol building lit up dramatically here at our broadcast location in Sacramento. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference first-round series. We're 2-0 so far, and we'll see if the home court advantage holds sway. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Well, we all saw the media frenzy that surrounded Anthony Davis when his plans to leave New Orleans emerged. He said, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard, championships, all that stuff matters the most to me. Between money or legacy, my legacy will win that battle every time. Kevin?
Winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Davis and Cousins down low at the 4 and the 5. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's Cook in at the point. And for Sacramento, Bagley and Dedmon playing together in the front court. Hield and Ariza, they're the 2 and the 3. And it's Fox in at the point guard. And it's the Kings to start out. Passes to Dedmon. Kicks it to Bagley. Right side, Fox. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
Here's LeBron. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Kings with possession. Fox with it. Hield outside. From 11 feet away, and it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
That's just an incredible find coming from the big man. No debating Cousins' smarts on the court. He picks out a pass there that not many guys would have seen.
Sacramento with the ball. After the basket by the Lakers.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Davis in the corner. Over Dedmon. And it's Davis missing.
And a nice job of utilizing his body to get around the defender, but that's just a tough one to knock down consistently.
This is what makes LeBron so special. He does it at both ends. Great tenacity on defense.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
For Sacramento, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Dedmon kicks to Ariza, and James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Right side, Fox.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Here's James. Good D by Ariza. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 4. On the wing, Hield. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
We all know Hield can shoot it, but for him to get better, he's got to keep adding different dimensions to his game.
The Kings shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Kings. Ed Davis is checked in for Dwyane Dedmon. Barnes comes in for Bagley. And it's Bogdanovich in for Trevor Ariza. And then for Los Angeles, Howard comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And Bradley's subbed in for Caldwell Pope. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Cook, the pass to LeBron. 1:30 left here in the first quarter. Bogdanovich looking around. Connects in the foul line jumper. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Here's LeBron. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. LeBron's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Oh, I tell you, LeBron is so active and aggressive and so strong. I love watching him go after rebounds like this.
They get a hand on it. Davis against Barnes. And the dunk by James.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
The Kings trail by 4. Fox with it. Now guarded by Bradley. For Sacramento, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. No good on the free throw.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. Green comes in for James. Here is Cook. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside Brent. Outside Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Kept alive. Here's McGee. Oh!
think McGee's been working on that one. I mean, you don't just come up with that off the top of your head, boy. You got to think that one through.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw, no good.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. You know, that's not too bad for a journeyman.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Here is Cook. Down low. The shot's good from McGee.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers ahead, leading by 5. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James. Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And we're back. Oh!
Hey, hey, hey. Wow. Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
The Kings trail by 7. Joseph, the pass to Giles. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. And the three off target. Lakers shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? It's tipped, but they get it back. Shots good by Green. And here is Joseph. Pass to Giles. He kicks to Barnes. Right through the D for the layup.
Hey, sometimes Barnes is just too quick and skilled on the block, and there's not much you can do to stop him.
Cook looking it over. Holmes with the steal. Barnes outside. Rebounded by Howard. Lakers leading by 7. Here is Cook. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's McGee. Unable to get that one. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Big group substitution here for Sacramento. Dwyane Dedmon's checked in for Harry Giles. Bagley comes in for Rashad Holmes. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Barnes. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdanovich. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for JaVale McGee. Anthony Davis comes in for Dwight Howard. LeBron's checked in for Danny Green. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Quinn Cook. The three from Joseph. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And Davis sends it back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Ariza.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the... foul line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops.
You talk about LeBron James, he does it all. Defends, scores, rebounds, passes, high IQ, unselfish, a leader off the court as well as on.
The Kings making a switch here. Fox is checked in. And both free throws good for LeBron. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Bradley against Fox. Feeds it to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
LeBron outside. The pass to Davis. It's stolen by Bagley. And here comes Ariza, leading the fast break. And it's slammed in by Ariza.
And Ariza, superb in transition, runs the floor beautifully, getting to the right spot before the defense came.
The drive by James. Dedmon with the block. Hield with it. Now guarded by Caldwell-Pope. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Davis is checked in for Dwyane Dedmon. Here's Fox. Hield outside.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And it's tied up with that one. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Caldwell-Pope outside. Davis inside. Working on Bagley. Cousins trying to free himself up. And Davis can't get it to go. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Caldwell-Pope.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
James outside. With 1 on the clock. And That'll do it for the first half. Game time. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, they was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got our offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Looking at the Kings, they're facing a second half that will either put them on the brink of elimination or breathe new life into this series. One thing's for sure, they can't let this game get away and expect to have a decent chance to rebound from a 3-0 deficit. What'd you think about Sacramento, kid?
Well, their reserves showed up tonight, not just on hustle plays, but in points. And that's what you got to do coming off the bench to maximize your minutes.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they own the offensive boards.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. You look at James, what a contribution.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Lakers shooting 43% from the field. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell-Pope out there with Cook. And it's Cousins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from three-point range. And for the Kings, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. From 6 feet, Dedmon with the block. Wow. To the inside, here's Davis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Lakers lead by 2. Pass to Ariza. And a minute played as the second half gets going. It's tipped and stolen by James. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way, and it's Davis finishing it off.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
And Sacramento has possession. Pass to Ariza. On the wing, Hield. Hits the target from 18 feet. Hield's got 6 points.
And, you know, Ariza is a great value-utility Velcro kind of guy. I mean, somebody that knows how to dish the rock.
Timeout called the Lakers. for a different look here. Harry Giles is checked in for Dwayne Dedman. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Bagley. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Buddy Hield. The Lakers also making some changes. Howard's checked in for Cousins. JaVale McGee comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Green in for LeBron. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Howard. Second chance shot, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Barnes. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
You know, Barnes is never afraid to go for the rim rock and jam now. A spectacular athlete who doesn't mind showing his stuff.
Outside, Green. Now the pass to Howard. Releases. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Here's Barnes. They grab their own miss. Holmes. And the layup's good off the glass. Holmes got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. 1:02 left to play in the third. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Kings making a change here. Davis is checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. James is checked in. Knocks it loose. Howard finds James. Clock at 4. From outside the arc. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And I tell you what, if LeBron is making that, you simply got to shake his hand, tip your cap to him. That was a bomb there.
And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That is his first foul of the game. .46 seconds left in the third. Bogdanovic passes to Holmes.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
And James gets it to go on the assist by Caldwell Pope. And now it's a 3-point Laker lead.
Pick up the pace. Get the 2 for 1 here.
That's the way to go. Be quick about it.
Here's Holmes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Bagley, he's checked in for the Kings. And the Lakers also making a switch. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for JaVale McGee. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Deflects the pass. And the Kings pushing it up now. Here's Holmes. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to James. Davis down low. Defended by Bagley. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul. It goes against Sacramento. Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That one is off.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Good on the second free throw. Now Hield. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Caldwell Pope, so quick, so active, so alert on D.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Kings lead by 1. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Hield and Ariza, they're the 2 and the 3. Marvin Bagley is out there with Davis, and it's Holmes, and that's the 5 out there for the Kings. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Davis. Here's Holmes. Just 5 on the clock. Count that bucket. Holmes got the lead up to 3 now for the Kings.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunity.
Sacked by Hield, nobody around, and Davis pulls it down.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Passes it to Holmes. And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
And the Kings making a change here. Fox is checked in. Hield against Caldwell Pope. Takes a 3. Hield can't hit.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They lead by 1. From the arc, bangs home the trifecta.
Man, I tell you what, when Fox is making threes, he's hard to guard. That's a part of his game he's got to continue to work on.
Los Angeles calls timeout. let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Here's Davis, and they double up Davis. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look from outside off the mark.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Dedmon's shot is off. Lakers trail by 4. Here's James. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
So special and exciting to watch greatness. LeBron James tonight playing at the highest level.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. The dish to Cook. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Barnes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. On defense, Sacramento. A 2-point game. And Davis throws it down.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Yeah, more than half of their scoring has been through him. It hadn't been selfish either. That's the way they mapped this thing out, and they knew what a tough matchup he'd be for their D, so they just decided to ride it.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. There's 1:40 left in the game. James against Barnes. Now, here's Dedmon. Kicks to Bagley. Lock at 6. Sacramento moving it around, and here's Barnes for 3.
It energizes everybody when LeBron is locked in like this on the defensive end. The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James. He knows they needed a bucket there, and he's going to get it for them.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. The wide open look here for Fox. Nailed from three-point land. Has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Sacramento. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's James. Oh, that's offensive interference. He knocks down the clutch free throw. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession.
possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Sacramento grabs the miss. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Barnes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, Barnes doing a nice job embracing contact on the way up. Superb at throwing himself into the defense and drawing the foul.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Cook. Got it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're up by 1. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he is on 8.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Free throw drops for Hield.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though, and he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
This dude, folks, has ice in his veins when the game is tight. Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up missing both free throws. Here's James. Count it!
LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Danny, a strong defensive effort both individually and team. Now, how comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough on the opposition?
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively, but we got to continue to be active and be aggressive and get our hands on loose balls.
It's been the mark of the Spurs for a long time, Danny. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long.
Bitch, I'm not gonna feel like I walk